Oh boy. Hello everybody. Okay, if you were watching this and it's not a live stream, that means you're watching this in the future. I'm actually running late. I am about 9 minutes late. I basically started 10 minutes later than I was supposed to. I was supposed to start this at 7:30 p.m. I'm starting at 7:40 because everything wanted to go wrong, but I'm not going to let that get to me. Anyways, my big light died, so that's why it's like a different kind of lighting right now. And my makeup just looks terrible because I rushed it. And I'm using a different light because I need some sort of bright light. And yeah, when everything wants to go wrong at once, everything wants to go wrong at once. Because then as I'm trying to go live, hey Pony Sting, my phone decides it doesn't want to go live. So between the light and my phone not wanting to go live, I ran 10 minutes late. I overdid my eyebrows and this extra close light is not helping right now. So guys, don't mind the extra dark eyebrows today. So anyways, well, thank you. Hello everybody. Okay, so we got our first 3 on cue tonight. Thank you for the thumbs up. I'm just gonna really quickly open up the stream here so I don't have to read the chat off my phone. You guys know the deal. First 3 in queue. So we've got Pony, Suzuverse, and then we have Pyro. I see we have a 4th person in here as well. So if they would like a reading, they will be 4th on cue. Thank you for the thumbs up, everybody. I really appreciate it. All right. So, Pony, what are we doing tonight for ya? Thank you so much, guys, for all the thumbs up. What are we doing tonight? I actually am liking this lighting, though, actually. It's pretty nice. What do you guys think? I'm, like, using this little lamp. We've got 5 people in here. All right, queue right now. Here is the queue. General / Fairy Angel. Okay, you got it. Okay, guys, queue is this. Suzu, Pyro. Here's our queue. If anybody else wants a reading after that, just comment and one of my mods will update the queue for me. Okay, so that's either you, Suzu, or Pony Sting. If one of you guys can just keep an eye on the queue for me. Let me just get the cards ready to go. Guys, I am going to admit I did get a little frustrated between the light and the phone not starting the live stream. So I think my energy, like the balance is a little off right now. So I don't know how good. Oh my god, my bronzer right now. Like this is just a disaster. I don't know how good my energy is going to be tonight, but I'm going to try my darn hardest. So anyways, I don't think I'm going to be staying live again for 4 hours and 45 minutes. That was like a record right there. I'm going to aim for being live for at least 2 hours. I want to say at least 2 hours, so I'd be getting off here at 9:30 because it's a Sunday night. I wasn't even going to put makeup on originally, guys. Like, I was just going to, like, it's like a rainy, lazy Sunday here in New York today. Oh my goodness. What a day, what a day. Got work tomorrow, the usual. Guys, Valentine's Day is coming up. A marathon of free tarot card readings. We had a really intense session though on, what was it, Friday? And guys, I think my next live stream for the tarot card readings will probably be Thursday night. I'm not sure what time yet, but definitely Thursday, because I have something work related Tuesday night, so I won't be able to do it then. So it'll be a normal video upload on Tuesday. All right, let's clear this deck here and then get started. Let me just get some more stuff out, because yeah, everything's all over the place. We've got a 5th person in here. Hello, hello. If you'd like to be on queue, just let us know, and one of my mods will put you on the queue. We've got 3 people so far. I'm in the middle of 1. Hi, Majestic Gremlin. Allie. No, not Allie. Chase. Hey, Chase, would you like a card reading tonight? If so, you'd be 4th on queue. If one of my mods could just add her in there, please, if she would like her card read. A card drawn for her. And I'm just going to clear this deck real quickly, guys, all right? All right. Hi, Gala. Welcome, welcome. If you'd like a reading, you would be then after Majestic, which would be number 4. But guys, once again, I don't know how accurate I'm going to be tonight. I'm just not feeling 100%, but we're going to try our best because you guys are going to give me the positive vibes and the energy, and that's going to make me feel stronger, and we're going to get it accurate. And as I'm saying this, my left hand is starting to feel pretty good. Gala, what's wrong? Oh gosh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Please, write in the chat. What's going on, Gullah? What's going on? What's getting you right now, Gull? Tell us what's happening here. Okay, so the past life, it got you upset feeling. Was it a bad past life? Or was it something you wish that you can remember better? Why is it making you feel really depressed right now? Ooh. All right. Well, hold on just a minute, Pony. Did you see what just happened as I was shuffling these? How this angel card just was like, whoop. That angel card would love to be picked right now. So we're going to pick that card. My left hand is telling me, let's go with that card that just decided to slide off in the middle of shuffling. Okay, so... Ooh, you got an Archangel tonight, Pony. This is the renewal card, and that is Archangel Jeremiah. I think I have. Is this something I would have learned in like history class or something back in school? Okay, so review and evaluate, Pony. A favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction, Pony. Let's get the full description for you, shall we? Renewal. Here we go. The angels sent you this card because you're either near the end of a project or at a crossroads on the threshold of making an important change. This card signifies that it's time to review and do some evaluation. Make thoughtful judgments regarding your life and then make confident choices. Rest easy, knowing that you've prepared well. Legal situations are resolved favorably for you. In addition, academic examinations and certification tests go well. Hey! In the auto industry, perhaps, right, Pony? Additional meanings of this card: a landmark decision, a career or job change, moving in a different direction, a new beginning. And here's a little info on the angel, Jeremiah. Jeremiah is the archangel who helps you evaluate your life so you can clearly decide upon appropriate changes. Spend some time alone with a pad of paper and pen and call upon Jeremiah to help you review what needs to be transformed, healed, or released. So, Pony, about the legal part and just trying to figure out certain things and career change. I don't know if the legal part necessarily is talking about your hunter right now, because I know he had to go back to the shop, but perhaps for certifications, maybe it's saying that you're going to continue doing really, really well in your auto body classes, and in the near future, you will be certified as a mechanic, and you will be doing some cool dream jobs in the near future. As for the now, for certain decisions, perhaps you're doing something that deep down might be telling you right now, maybe that's not really going with the flow right now with you, so you perhaps might want to look a little deeper into that. Hopefully that helps you out as I'm slowly starting to feel the energy work with me. So what's going on, Gullah? What about Jonestown? So you had some sort of past life experience in Jonestown. I'm glad you liked it, Pony. Okay, Suzuverse. Suzuverse, you are next here. So right now, Q is Suzu, Pyro, Majestic, and Gullah. Okay, so Suzuverse, do you want me to show you the decks? Do you have an idea what deck you would like me to read from tonight? What are you feeling tonight, Suzuverse? I gotta get the other decks out, so while you think about that, let me pull the others out. I wonder if Ava's gonna come. I'm gonna pull my pendulum out too, just in case if anybody needs Jade tonight. I'll pull the dog tarot cards if somebody wants me to pull a card for their doggo tonight. And the Talking to Heaven cards, unless somebody wants to try to contact a loved one who passed away, we're probably going to keep that in there. Alright, let me just organize this a little bit. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Any deck is fine, and my question is, will I meet my spirit guide or spirit animal eventually? Oh, Suzuverse, gosh darn it. Mass suicide. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Wasn't that religious mass suicide because they like put it in the Kool-Aid or something for the children? Oh wow. Suzuverse. Oh darn it. I wish, Suzuverse, this deck would have been so perfect with you. But I'm not finished working with this deck yet. This is about dogs and spirit guide dogs and stuff, but I feel like this deck would have been so good for you. But unfortunately, I'm not done working with that deck yet. But let me think here. Will you meet your spirit guide or spirit animal eventually? That is a yes or no answer, Suzuverse. Would you rather me maybe ask Jade, my pendulum, that question? Or do you want more of like, we'll try maybe the angel and fairy deck? What would you prefer since it's more of a yes or no? Whatever I feel. Okay. Well, I think we're going to ask Jade. Let's ask Jade. Jade's going to come on out, guys. If you guys don't know who Jade is my pendulum, and she is wonderful. She is made out of fluorite. Gosh, that was so horrible. Did that happen in the 90s, guys, or the 80s, was it? Oh, gosh, was it even the 70s? That was so terrible what happened with that. I know they gave the kids Kool-Aid with cyanide in it, which was just absolutely messed up. Let me just talk to Jade here and charge her up a little bit, okay, guys? Okay, Jade. Jade, can I ask you a question for my friend, Suzu? Okay, good. You guys can see her on the camera. Can I ask you a question for Suzu? Alright, Suzu, she is giving me a small yes here. I don't know how well that comes up on camera, but I am getting a yes, so I am going to ask you the question. 1978, wow. Wow. Hi, Joe Schmo. Would you like to be on cue? Because, yeah, if you would like me to read a reading for you, of course, Joe Schmo. Okay, can one of my mods kindly add Joe Schmo to the list, please? Thanks. Alright, so let's get to Suzuverse's question. Okay. Jade, Suzuverse's question is, listen closely, is she going to meet her spirit guide or spirit animal eventually? She's thinking. Yes, she's giving me a yes. Now, Suzuverse, I'm going to ask her an additional question here. Okay, Jade, so you're telling me yes. Now, my other question, which I would like to add on, is it going to take Suzuverse a little bit more focus and meditation before she meets either her spirit guide or spirit animal? Is it still going to take a lot more practice and time? Oh wow, she gave me that answer fast, Suzu. That is a yes. Alright, so yes, indeed, you're going to eventually meet them. However, you still have some practice and meditation left to do. But you will, with time, meet them. Just keep practicing, keep meditating. You got this. Just focus when you do and put all your love and heart and soul into it. Alright, Pyro, Majestic, Gullah, and then Joe. Oh, wow. Gullah, that's insane. Pyro, my friend, you are next. Okay, Pyro, do you have a specific deck you're interested in? Would you like... Oh, your pendulum did! Yay! Our pendulums were totally connected with one another. Woohoo! I forgot what the name of your pendulum was. What was your pendulum's name again? Pyro, do you want me to show you the decks I have, or do you want me to pick from the Fairy and Angel deck or one of the dog decks? And do you have a question? And then after Pyro, guys, it's Majestic, Gullah, and then Joe. And thank you to everybody who is new and watching. Well, welcome. Please enjoy. If you would like to be added to the queue, then please, hi, Super Duper, would you like to be added to the queue? Alrighty then, so right now it's Pyro, then Majestic, Gullah, Joe. I cannot type right now. Then Super Duper. I know, Gullah. I know that must be tough. Pyro, are you still here? Pyro, you're next. Guys, just give Pyro 1 minute. Oh, no, you're fine, Pyro. You're fine. I know the Olympics are on. I'm watching them a little bit. Don't worry, Pyro, you're fine. So, Pyro, my question was, do you have a question or a general, and what deck do you want me to read from? Thanks, guys, for everybody who's waiting and being super duper patient. It is so much appreciated. And welcome to everybody. I see we have 9 people in here. I would like to welcome you all. Thank you so much. We do have a bit of a wait list, but if you guys can just hang tight. Oh, why is this hidden? Oh, because of the dog. Pyro. Oh, somebody just... Hi, Renee. Welcome. Would you like to be added to the list? Okay, Pyro. So I have a few different dog decks. Did you have a specific one? Which deck did you want me to read from? Dog Wisdom, this one, or this one? Which one are you interested for me reading from? Which deck? As I read the chat. Don't worry, Pyro. You're fine. Dog Wisdom. Okay, you got it, Pyro. This is a really cute, fun deck. All right, guys. Thanks, everybody, for being super duper patient. Renee, if you would like to be added to queue, then just let us know. One of my wonderful mods will add you. Yesterday I asked him, and he said no, and then I asked after that, I will meet them eventually, and they were like, yeah. Oh yeah, Super Duper, you're a mod too, if you want to update the queue as well. It is already updated. Just if Renee says she wants to be on, then just add her on. We have 10 people in here. Welcome, everybody. Okay, guys, let me clear the deck real quickly, all right? All right. Gullah, but keep forgetting to have a pendulum. I can ask my own questions. I just keep asking me. Aw, Chase. So, Pyro, I'm definitely feeling the top portion of this deck here, so I'm going to start shuffling. Actually, I'm even feeling less than just that. I'm feeling really just this. So I'm going to start giving this a good shuffle and see what we get here. Hello again, Joe Schmo. Don't worry. You are on cue, my friend. Do not worry. You are on cue. Oh, Gullah, I'm so sorry that, like, you're feeling like this. Did you see your past life through meditation or through a dream? Ooh, okay. Okay, let's see here. These cards are together. I'm really feeling the top here, but then again, I think I need to do some shuffling with this small group of cards here before I really, really feel. It's definitely one of these two. You know, Pyro, let's just draw both of them. It can't hurt, right? All right, so Pyro, my friend, you've got Curiosity and you've got Gift of Life. And we're going to read you the descriptions right now for these. Meditation. Oh, wow, you traveled. How long do you think you were in that meditative state? We're going to read the Curiosity one first, Pyro. Curiosity. Oh, that's great. I'm glad. Be inquisitive, attentive, and curious. Explore an idea that has always interested you. You never know where it may lead. Seek out new experiences and allow your curiosity to teach you about life. And the next one is Gift of Life, and I already feel like these commercials, wow. These cards definitely have a connection to one another. Let us just find Gift of Life real quickly in here. Where is it? 25. Gift of Life. Life is a precious gift. Treat it delicately and be grateful for it. But most importantly, celebrate and enjoy it. Pyro, enjoy life, and you can 100% be curious about life. Explore it and love it. Yeah, I know, Marionette, right? Explore it and love it, because some people, not all, but a lot of people do believe we only live once. It depends on what your beliefs are. But if you indeed do believe that way, then enjoy as much as you can. Explore every crevice and everything you do. All things I do every day. Those cards are absolutely right. Well, sweet. And a lot of people, this is like a smaller, more fun deck too, but I feel like it can be just as helpful and strong as the other ones. But great, that's good, Pyro. Keep doing that every day. And on days that you feel bad, just remember how wonderful life is. And just keep continuing being curious and enjoy it as each new year comes. Something you're thinking in the back of your mind that you want to do, well, do it. Even if it takes some time to save up for it, enjoy life and explore. All right, who is next on queue? Was it Majestic? Let me find the queue here. Majestic, you are next, Majestic. All right, Majestic. Chase. Oh, wow, parasailing. That's really fun. That's good. That's what you gotta do, and be brave. Have fun with that. Okay, Chase, you are next in queue. Are you still here, Chase? Let me update the queue. Okay, Chase, do you want me to show you the decks I have, and do you have a question you would like answered, or me just to pull a general card, like what I just did for Pyro, for instance? What are you interested in? Wow, we're already in 21 minutes. Time flies when you're having fun. And when you're helping people. Oh my gosh, guys, thank you so much for 7 likes. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, we have the mixture of the Fairy and Angel deck and these 3 card decks for dogs. I also have a dog tarot deck where you can draw a card for your dog. We actually did have one of my mods ask me to do that when it was her turn. It was really, really cute. 9 likes. Thank you. 10 likes. Thank you so much, guys. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Here. Thank you so much, everybody. The chat is quiet. Whichever deck really, and I guess my question is, should I listen to the universe and quit my job? Okay. Now, Chase, that is a yes or no question now. You do know I do have the pendulum. Would you rather me, instead of a card here, just get straight to a yes or no answer and ask Jade my pendulum this question? Would you rather that? Like what I did for Suzuverse? Because I can talk to Jade about that. Okay, we're going to do Jade, guys. And then after Majestic is Gullah. And Gullah, I can definitely feel the vibes. This might be an interesting reading for you. But you are next in queue. Because I know you're very emotionally and energetically just, oof, right now. I know that was definitely a lot. Alright, Chase, let me just talk to Jade here. Charge her up a little bit since I did just use her a few minutes ago. One fun way I like to charge up my pendulum sometimes is just to kind of hold them over my white candle a little bit. I feel like the white candle just gives some nice energies to my pendulum. It's just one way I like to give her energy and strength and cleanse her. Right, Jade? Yeah, this is Jade. Okay, guys, let me ask. Okay, Jade, I have to ask you another question now. Is it okay if we ask a question for my friend Chase? Is that okay if we ask a question for her? There we go. She is giving me a yes so fast. She really, really wants to help you, Chase. All right, Chase. Okay, so Majestic, Chase, whichever. The Majestic is really nice. I like saying that. Okay, so. Oh, Jade, you're a little tangled up there. Jade. My question is for her, and her question is, should Chase listen to the universe and quit her current job? She's thinking. She's still thinking, Chase. Hold on. Should Chase listen to the universe? Oh, God, my arm. And quit her current job? Okay, here we go. It's a yes. She's saying yes, Chase. Now, here's my own intuitive thought on that. What's going on? Okay, so, Chase, Majestic, what I want to say about that is, yes, Jade is telling you yes right now. However, what I feel like I need to add on to that is, as much as you want to up and quit this second, yes, you should quit, but please don't rush into it and do it immediately. Please make sure you're financially stable elsewhere first. Do some research into some job searching first until you find something solid. Then quit, but do not do it right away. Don't just do it abruptly, because you do have bills to pay, and it's not a smart idea just to do it abruptly. And I'm sure if I asked Jade that too, she would probably agree. So just make sure you have another job source right now. Just something else before you just up and quit. That's what I have to add on to that. Okay, so, okay, good. Sweet. All right, so, who I believe is next is Gullah. New Q update here is Gullah, Joe, and then Super Duper. Okay, Gullah, are you here, my friend? And I hope you're feeling all right. I know you're going through a lot right now with this. I'm paid to drive. There you go. Change is always good. All right, there we go, guys. There's the cue. Gullah, my friend, are you here? Okay, there you are. So, Gullah, would you like me to read from the Angel and Fairy deck? And do you have a question, or you just want me to pull a general? I know you're having a lot going on with you right now. So it's whatever you want. We have 10 people in here? Well, hello. Other people in here, please feel free to write in the chat here if you would like to be added to the queue. Then please, by all means, write yourself in here and I will add you to the queue to have your reading done. We are currently with Gullah, and then after Gullah is Joe, and then Super Duper, and then Paid to Drive. Okay, you have a question. Lay it on me, Gullah. Go for it. And while you ask that, I have a feeling you're already interested in this deck. You don't count as two people. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, because it's through your phone on the TV, you're two people? That's interesting. That's weird. We have 11 people in here. Wow. You see, it's no names that I realize, though, right now. Thank you guys for all the likes, really. Like, that's awesome. I'm going to clear the deck while you're getting your question ready, Gullah. I'm just going to start shuffling here while you type up your question. I've been kind of trying to teach myself how to shuffle properly. Ah, shoot. How did you follow so blindly behind Jim Jones? Okay. All right, Gullah, I got you. I'm feeling really attracted right away to this small chunk of the deck right here, actually. So I feel like I need to shuffle and concentrate on this small chunk right in here until something screams to me to help you. and to hopefully guide you to the correct card right now. So we're going to see what we can do for you, Gullah, because I really, really do. Oh, wow. Okay. So that just happened. Ooh, these cards are going nuts right now. Let me see what's going on here. I'm really feeling attracted to this upside down card. Oh, okay. Apparently this one doesn't want, apparently this one wants to be read too, because that just slid out while I was trying to put it back. So 2 cards have just been drawn for you. We've got one upside down, which I believe in the upside down cards. It means the message is there. It's just you're not putting your full energy into it, which might make a lot of sense to why your past life you followed so blindly behind Jim Jones. So I'm going to hope and pray that these cards do help you out and that we were accurately drawn to the right ones. I'm going to really, really hope so with this one, because I really, really, really want to help you out with this one. All right, let's see. Okay, these cards do scream to me. Okay, here we go, Gullah. I'm going to read these to you, okay? So the upside down card, these are both fairy cards, by the way. The upside down card was this one, King of Autumn, and that is compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, and gifted. Be assertive when it comes to what you know is right. Everything going your way, a good person or company to work for. I feel like this is in the now, right now for you. And I will explain why I think it being upside down is making a lot of sense right now. But I feel like this is in the now. Now this card, I feel like was in your past life and might help guide you to the why you were following so blindly behind this psychotic dude that was known as Jim Jones. This is ego. Now this card says the illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear and worry. Now that last line right now is screaming to me as to why you followed so blindly behind this guy. Because he put fear and worry in all of his followers. He basically told them, if you don't do this, you go to hell. And you were just scared, and he just burned these preachings into all of your minds, which just made you blind and follow along. That's what I'm getting immediately from the little description on this card. And I hope that it's kind of making sense to you too. As of this one with the present, paid to drive, you weren't here before. You weren't here before. This was a past life. Okay, guys. No, guys. All right, guys, hold on. Paid to drive. Wait. You weren't here before. Gullah came in and he was saying he was really, really upset, and we asked why, and he astral projected through meditation into his past life where he was one of the followers of Jim Jones. And he doesn't understand why. His past life was one of his followers, and he also took part in killing himself in suicide. Yes. This is what he saw in his past life, and it's really upsetting him right now, and that's why his question is asking why. Why did he follow behind him? And I really feel like this ego card, just like you're saying, he wouldn't let you guys leave, and he put fear in you. You have to do this or else. He put that fear into you guys, and that's what I think is really screaming with this card. Now, as for this King of Autumn card, be assertive when it comes to what you know is right. Everything you're going your way, a good person or company to work for. The assertive when it comes to what you know is right and everything going your way. The card is upside down because, yes, 100% Suzu, he was a trapped sheep and he could not get out, and he was scared. He was scared of what would happen in the afterlife. He was scared of what would happen in the now. 100%. That man was crazy, and he instilled fear in every single one of his sheep followers. And I feel terrible that you had to suffer through that in your past life. But in the now, talking about to be assertive and you know it's right, everything going your way, the card is upside down because in your now you know that that wasn't right. You knew the right part was you should have escaped. You should have gotten out. Things would have gone your way better. Right now, things might be going your way better. But now knowing that you had this past life, it's just driving your mind nuts right now. You're just so flabbergasted and confused, but you can't let that drive you nuts. Yes, you're going to feel the pain of this for a few days. I 100% think so. Maybe a few weeks, maybe even a month, but please don't let this get to you. So let's turn that upside down card upright. No, this was not a dream, super duper. This was, hey dog, guys, my dog is here in the background looking at me, as you could see. But he saw this through meditation, super duper. You know what was right. And don't let this bring you down and just hurt your energy right now. You've got this, Gullah. You need to understand that this man instilled fear into you guys. That is the most important thing, fear. That was pushed into every of you. And he just really pushed the, you're probably going to hell, you're probably going to be a sinner, you're probably going to be tortured for the rest of your life. There was so much fear involved with this. But let's get to the full description here. Yes, you do. You 100% Joe Schmo. I've seen some scary stuff too. 100% agree with you. All right. Let's get to these descriptions. And then after you, Gullah, is, let me see. Joe, you're next after Gullah. Thank you so much for waiting, by the way, Joe. You're awesome. All right, so I'm actually near the ego card, so let's read that too. I always go to a dark place during meditation. Yeah, it's tough sometimes, man. The demons and just the bad spirits really try to take control sometimes in meditation. You have to be so careful where you go sometimes. You were reborn to learn from that mistake. I agree with Suzu verse on that one. 'Tis the dangers of meditation. Anyone who refused took the cyanide in a shot by force. And that's, yeah, like how they tricked the children with the Kool-Aid and stuff. Gullah, please don't let this bring you down. It wasn't your fault. I don't want you to think it's your fault, and the cards don't want you to think it's your fault. I know, Gullah, I know. I understand. We all understand right now that this is really traumatizing to know. I mean, the pictures and the Wikipedia, the videos say enough as it is. I can't imagine when you were in meditation what you must have saw and how terrible it was. So let's read about the ego card, which I feel like was more, but paid to drive. He doesn't know. For all we know, he could have been born into that life. Some people were already born into it with this madman leading. In the beginning, he might have not been as mad as people thought, but people sometimes grow crazier over time, just like Adolf Hitler. He seemed like a wise person to follow for the Germans in the beginning. He was all like, we shouldn't let people take advantage. He started by jumping on a table and telling people not to get taken advantage of by Germany and that they need to stand up. But then slowly Adolf Hitler went crazier, and then he started killing Jewish people. This John Jones, right, was that his name? He probably started in a very similar way. He preached the Lord, he preached the religion, and he preached all these wonderful things, and people started to follow, and they built a culture and a community. But then slowly, he started to go crazy, and people feared to leave, and they were already trapped. Boom, right then and there, they were trapped. And I feel like that's what could have happened with Gullah here. Jim Jones, thank you. All right, so the ego card here. Happiness can be elusive if you're not clear on your own priorities, motivations, and behaviors. Taking time for self-reflection allows you the opportunity to experience great personal efficacies, sorry guys, I can't pronounce that, and practice self-forgiveness, which might be a nod towards right now that you need to forgive yourself and take your own apology. You cannot just live on this and make this drive you nuts forever. You must forgive yourself. Don't drive yourself crazy over this. You didn't mean to follow this madman. You were forced. You were trapped into it. You didn't realize in the beginning when you got into this, if you weren't born into this, that you would be trapped by this guy. See the truth of who you are. Release those aspects that no longer serve you. Let go of guilt, fear, and blame. Have compassion for yourself. Look in the mirror and tell yourself, I love you for being divinely perfect in this moment. Detox from harmful foods, substances, or people. Confront your fears and release yourself from any limitations or self-imposed traps. Give yourself permission to be free. That is also a nod towards your current position. You are free, and you have to remember you're free. You might have not been free then because you were trapped and controlled by this man. Even in the beginning, you might have started following him, like I said, almost like the Hitler effect. He preached and he said all these wonderful things to you, but then as he became more of a madman and some of his followers were more attached to him than others, you were too scared to leave. You knew that there was no escape. You were trapped in there. You know, you might have just innocently went in there. Hi, Stuart. If you'd like to be added to the queue, just let us know. One of my mods will add you in. There's a lot I got to catch up here in chat. But additional meanings of this card, Gullah. Determining what is the cause and what is the symptom. Placing too much importance on material items. Getting caught up in fear and worry, which was very important. And dependency or addiction. That's an interesting point too, the dependency or addiction part. Some people, maybe possibly yourself, also got a little too dependent on this guy. And like I said, by the time you guys realized he was a madman, it was just too late to escape. And this man became an addiction. It's just there's so many different emotions and options and things going on there, just swirling around with this. As for the King of Autumn card, King of Autumn, let's see. Additional meanings of the King of Autumn card are a generous and compassionate employer, a natural business sense, fighting for what's right, a thriving career, nearing retirement. Let's see. And then the little bits on this card is be assertive when it comes to what you know is right, everything going your way, a good person or company to work for. I feel like the cards intertwine with you have to just be assertive and strong and knowing that what's happened has happened. This was in your past life. This has already happened. Now you must try to move on from it. You followed the madman. You died because of the madman. You were reborn to start a whole new life and to try and enjoy it. Why you followed him, it could have been a number of reasons. Like I said, the cards are telling you were stuck in fear, which led to your demise. But I have a feeling it wasn't fear in the beginning. You were definitely trapped and addicted, and you became dependent on the guy because he probably in the beginning seemed like a normal preacher, and his religion and his culture just seemed so wonderful until he started to lose his mind. Oh, all right, Stuart. Well, too bad. I hope to catch you in another stream then. I definitely would like to give you a free reading next time. Let me catch up on the chat a little bit, guys, and then John, it'll be your turn next. But I hope that this helped guide you just a little bit, Gullah, at least a little help towards what could have really happened in the past life and why you followed this madman. I really do hope that this might help you out a little bit, even if it was a little. No, Joe, not John. Why did I say John? Joe, you're next, you're next. Not John. I don't even think there's a John in here. Sorry, Joe. You are next, Joe. Don't worry. Let me just read the chat really quickly, guys. I know there's a lot of messages going in here. Oh God, you gotta go to AutoZone Pyro. Fun. Yes, the third eye is very strong, super duper. If you learn how to master that, it's just whoa. Yeah, I've fallen asleep during meditation before, Chase. Suzuverse, I can agree with that perhaps he was shown this past life for a reason, to try and work with it. There's a reason why. I do believe in everything happens for a reason. And no, Gullah, we don't think that you're making any of this up. I definitely don't think so. You found yourself in the documentary, Gullah. Wow. If you don't mind me asking, is this documentary on YouTube? Okay, cool, cool. Sounds good, Stuart. If you're still up, I would love to get you on, but I'm going to add you to the queue anyway. All right. So, Joe, my friend, would you like me to show you the decks I have again? And do you have a question or just a general? And let me just update the queue, guys. Angels and fairies, you got it. And would you like a general or a question answered? All right, there we go, Q. There. And just the general, sure thing, you got it. Gullah, I give you permission to post the link in the chat. Go for it. You have my permission to. Is it? My live stream's glitching right now, guys? No, Joe, don't be nervous. It's gonna be okay. Don't be nervous. You are fine. Just take a deep breath, Joe. You're perfectly fine, okay? Just deep breath, positive vibes, positive energies. You're okay, Joe. I'm gonna clear the deck real quickly, okay? You're fine. Don't be nervous. All right. Positive vibes all around. Who do you see, Gala? Somebody's here again? Somebody's here? It's okay if somebody's here. I welcome them. It's okay. We've got our white candle lit. We've got positive vibes, positive energy. It's okay. Everything's okay. I'm going to just concentrate here for Joe. I want to concentrate on reading for him. So let's see what we can get here for Joe. Ooh, okay. So there's this fairy card poking out at me. But I'm worried at the same time that the deck wasn't shuffled enough. So let's see. Do I feel with this card? Or more necessarily, is the middle part of the deck attracting me? Oh, you're a tough one, Joe. I'm trying to see what I can feel right now. I'm not feeling anything yet. I don't think that was your card there. So we're going to keep shuffling. Oh, all right. Well, that card just popped out, so that is your card. Let's see what it says. Ooh, this is a really nice card. Joe, I want to say I don't think I've ever drawn this card before. You've got the Awakening card. So this is a fairy card, and the Awakening card says the following, Joe. Change the way you're looking at the situation. Embrace your uniqueness, a temporary pause in the action. Let's get the full description for you. I don't see the lady. Like I said, I'm not really a medium, so I can't really sense or see them very much. So sometimes I do, but sometimes I don't. Suzu, do you actually see her? What, is she over there? Are the lights gonna start flickering again? Because that happened last time. I really wish I could see these people. All right, Awakening. Joe, here we go. It's time for a change in perspective. Seeing your challenges in an entirely different way can help you find a new lease on life or end a stagnant situation. Ask God, the angels, and the fairies to give you signs that will help you perceive things in a whole other light. Oh, that's lovely to know. Hold on one second, Joe. She's standing like right behind me, like here. She's here. Oh, Gullah, why do you gotta do this with me about spirits and shit just hanging out behind me, staring at me? Like, is she out of camera? Oh boy, what's Trippy Face said? Oh my goodness. Hey, Paid to Drive, what's his name, decided to make a appear again. He always likes to make new accounts to say hello to us. Thank you, Suzuverse, for catching that for me. Let us get rid of this guy. I think that's him. Alright, hold on here. She's behind the chair. I think Gullah can only see because the meditation is on high level. Gullah can usually see spirits when they're here. He's very accurate with who he sees. That's next. Gas, right. The side of the gym. Let's continue. She's all in blue. Do you think that's him? Okay. I'm going to let Paid to Drive talk to Gullah about this. Let's continue with you, Joe. I'm going to just start from the beginning here. It's time for a change in perspective. Seeing your challenges in an entirely different way can help you find a new lease on life or end a stagnant situation. Ask God, the angels, and the fairies to give you signs that will help you perceive things in a whole other light. This card can also show up to remind you just how wonderful, electric, and magical you are. When others value qualities within you that you may have labeled weird or unusual, you can come to see the incredible strength and potential that lies in being your unique self. This card of charity and kindness. This is a card of charity and kindness. Just as the fairies are willing to reach out and help you on your path, you are asked to do the same for those who may be in need. It's beautiful to extend aid and compassion to others. Remember, though, to keep a balance so that you don't fall into an unhealthy pattern of overgiving. Just a little info on the fairy on this card is, the fairy on the card is upside down, giving him a whole new way of reflecting upon his situation. The traditional yin-yang symbol rests on his feet as he searches for just the right balance in life. Additional meanings of this card, Joe. A new point of view, seeing beyond what's obvious, hidden action behind an apparent standstill, exploring your past lifetimes, giving so that others can gain. Lovely, Pyro, because AutoZone likes to play games. Well, Suzuverse, I told you that I do believe one of my spirit guides is a child. And remember I told you that I had that dream. Hold on 1 second, Joe, because I really want to go over this real quickly. My first experience, and I really hardcore believe this is my spirit guide, one of my spirit guides, guys. I had a dream. It was one of my first psychic experiences, intuitive experiences. I was about to roll off my bed in sleep, and I heard a child's voice, and I cannot tell if that was a female's voice or male's, but the child screamed to me in my dream, "Watch out!" And I rolled off my bed. A second later, I heard that. It was too late, but they tried to scream to me in my dream to watch out because I was about to roll off my bed. And it was a child's voice. And I am so positive that one of my spirit guides is a child. So, I don't know. If it's a child, it's a kid. Do you believe that this is my spirit guide here, hanging out here? Because, I mean, I 100% welcome her if this is indeed her. I would really like to get to know my spirit guides. Anyways, Joe, you do give too much. Well, we all like to give and we all like to help others. Don't feel too guilty about that. The part that sucks sometimes is when you give and people don't take that with gratification of when we're giving and loving and trying to help people, and they just take advantage of it, and they just, you know, they just give you the cold shoulder after you did all this work for them. I totally understand that. Don't overgive and overhelp to the point where you just want to rip your hair out. Never let people take advantage of your kindness. Let's see. And as for the fact of people thinking that you might be weird or unusual, embrace that. You're not. We're all special in our own way. We're all friendly and wonderful in our own way. Let's see. Seeing your challenges in an entirely different way can help you find a new lease on life or end a stagnant situation. When other value qualities within you that you may have labeled weird or unusual, you can come to see the incredible strength and potential that lies in being your unique self. It is good to be unique, Joe. And if you indeed are unique and there's certain things you point out about your life that might make you think that you're weird, don't think that. I deal with that too. Heck, people will look at me doing this as weird. But you know what? There's plenty of other people, and this chat proves it with the 10 people watching now, that not everybody is going to think that those unique parts of your life are weird. So please embrace those parts of you. And don't let people take advantage of your kindness. If you feel like you gotta take a few steps back and work on yourself, yes, exactly. Be your butterfly self, Joe. You've got this. We're all unique and special in our own way, and we have to learn and embrace that and love that, because that is who we are. But you are also a very kind soul, and you even admitted that yourself. Just please don't let people take advantage of that. It hurts me so much when people are taking overly advantage of their kindness. So I do hope that helped you out, and that does speak to you, Joe, in some way, shape, or form. But thank you so much for popping in tonight, for sure. It's always wonderful to see new faces here. I always welcome them, and it's so wonderful. And thank you so much for waiting on that long queue. Okay, so who is next? Super Duper, you are next on queue. We got Super Duper, Page Drive, and then Stuart. Oh, Joshua, I'm so happy to hear that. Thank you again for waiting. My dog wants to go upstairs. He just slid down in the middle piece, but he's okay. He's not like crying to go up. All right, so. Super Duper, are you still here? I'm assuming you are, because you just commented a few minutes ago. And what would you like me to do? Answer a question for you, or just pull a general card? And besides that, which deck would you like me to read from? Majestic, are you still here, by the way? Just comment real quickly so I can make you a mod. I had a main question, but have to pass on that one since too much stuff is happening here. Happening where? In the chat? Okay, yeah, hold on. Majestic Gremlin, I want to make you a mod. Okay, you're a mod now. Hey guys, by the way, you guys should check out Suzuverse and Majestic Gremlin. They've got some good content. Majestic Gremlin has some really funny dry humor videos she's starting to work on, and Suzuverse is an artist. You should really check out their stuff, guys. So please check it out, subscribe, like, leave some love for their channels, please and thank you. All right, Super Duper question, go for it. And I'm assuming you want from the Angel and Fairy deck? Go for it. Super Duper, leave your question on me. Ah, you're very welcome, Majestic. You're very welcome, Suzu. Link to Majestic, and last one. Link to Suzuverse's channel. Check them out, please, and thank you, guys. It would be very appreciated. Give them some love, please. Subscribe. They need 100 subscribers so they can live stream too. Why are my dreams so surreal and happens frequently? Very interesting question. Let's find out what we can get for you, Super Duper. I need some water first. No problem at all, Joe Schmo. If you aren't subscribed already, but you want to be updated properly of when I do go live doing this, feel free to subscribe and make sure you hit the notification button so you do get properly notified about my live streams. My next live stream of me doing tarot card readings will be Thursday night. Not sure of the time yet. Oh, thank you so much, Joe. I really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you. I'm going to be uploading a normal video Tuesday, but Thursday night I'll be tarot card live streaming again. All right, let's see. I dream like 5 to 4 times a day. I'm in the colorful dress. Subscribed. A week. Okay. Okay, let's see what we get for you. Woohoo! Suzuverse went up a subscriber. Sweet. Alright, Majestic Gremlin, I think, went up a sub too. Thank you guys for subbing to their channels. Please, thank you. All right, let me clear the deck for you, and then we're going to ask it its question, Super Duper. All righty. Okay. Aw, Pyro, that was nice of you. Gullah, I'm giving you permission. Please post the link to the video because I want to open it up and find you later on. Please post the link. You have permission for me, and if it gets hidden, I will unhide it. Post the link in the chat, okay? I'll post the link to the video in the chat. And you were the... you're in the colorful dress around what time? Thank you, Super Duper. I'm just going to open that up and put that to the side. And if somebody can just tell me when Gullah pops up what time, because I would like to see what he looked like in his past life. All right, Pyro, let's ask the cards your question here. Why are my dreams so surreal and happens frequently? Let's see. All right, why are Super Duper's dreams surreal and why do they happen so frequently? Alrighty. I want to split the deck first. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm struggling to have a bit of a connection here. I did get a little distracted with the Jonestown thing, but let me just focus here for a second. I feel like I need to shuffle these two together. That's, I think, what's telling me to do right now. Okay, let's shuffle. Oh, goodness me. Those just flew out. Oh, no, they're on the floor. Hold on, guys. I don't like when the cards touch the floor. Over the white candle for a second. Okay, so this little deck right here apparently really wants me to shuffle and find your card in here, so let's do what the cards tell me, right? I feel like your card might just come flying out like that. Okay, well, here's your card, Super Duper, which will hopefully answer your question. Let me just catch up on chat real quickly. I'll get the time, be right back. Okay, Gullah, thanks. Oh, that's nice, Pyro. All right, so Super Duper, your question was, why are your dreams so surreal and happen frequently? Hopefully, 1 hour and 18 seconds. Hopefully this card will indeed help answer your question here. So was this documentary done before they all killed themselves? Is that what this is? This documentary happened before they all died? Or after they all died? Hold on 1 second. So that was you, huh? In this purple dress. Interesting. So that was you singing? Alright, so Super Duper. Here's your card, Knight of Fire. Passionate, adventurous, self-assured. Ready for this part? Restless. That's important, Super Duper. A sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Thinks things through carefully. Let's see here. Let me get the full description. I just want your question up just so I can think about it. Okay. Okay. Queen. Knight. I just had Knight of Fire. Where'd he go? Here we go. Knight of Fire. Okay. situations that could possibly be happening right now, super duper. A significant situation requires your immediate and full attention. While time is of the essence, it's important to avoid making rash decisions. Enthusiasm and self-assuredness are wonderful, so long as they aren't separated from wisdom and caution. People. A person who's passionate about anything he or she takes on. A take-charge individual who moves quickly with confidence and certainty on behalf of loved ones or beloved causes. Fearless, loyal, charismatic, self-assured, adventurous, restless, possibly impatient or insistent when it comes to having his or her way. Additional meanings of this card. A sudden, passionate love affair, business travel, a change of residence, an emergency. Alright, so let's think here. How can that be related to your dreams? I want to say that perhaps because dreams can be really affected by obviously what's going on in your real life. It might even be something that you're not quite thinking of this second, but it might be in the back of your mind unconsciously to the point where it's just kind of starting to affect your dreams now and make you have multiple dreams in multiple ways. Because like I said, dreams get really, really affected. Why you're having multiple ones, like I said, guys, I'm not the strongest intuitive here. Sometimes I don't always make the best connections here. But I am struggling a little bit with this one. The sudden event that needs immediate attention and trying to, I wish I kept the page open. And trying to avoid making rash decisions is really speaking to me right now. That part in particular, something's going on with you, which unfortunately is just not coming to me. But with that, something is telling me that something doing with you suddenly thinking about whether or not you should make a decision in some sort of emergency or situation going on in your life is really what's heavily affecting your dreams right now, to the point where you're just having so many dreams. And if this is something that's been going on in your life, perhaps it's something that's been in the back of your mind for years that you're just trying to avoid over and over and over again. And you making the rash decision right now is you avoiding that situation in the back of your head. Sometimes we forget about what's going on back here in the unconscious mind. We tend to try to just push it out. Yeah, I'm not too sure either, unfortunately. I'm pretty lost with this one, I'm gonna admit. Sometimes I don't always make a connection. This one I just can't figure out what the heck this is trying to tell me. Every card is drawn for a reason. I just don't know why I'm losing focus right now with this one. This is my weak side popping in right now. Well, that does help me a little bit. Gullah, we can add you back on queue. Can somebody, one of my mods, just add Gullah back on queue, please? That is interesting you add about your ex, right? So, wait, there was something here about love I want to say. Hold on. A sudden, passionate love affair. That, You're dreaming about your ex, and it is mentioning about sudden, passionate love affair. Maybe it's telling you just... thank you so much, super duper. With your ex. And it's mentioning about love affairs. Maybe the love could be driving you mad. The whole fact of Valentine's Day is what, like 3-4 days away, February 14th. That could possibly be affecting it. You know, the day of love might be getting to you, might be thinking about your ex. Perhaps you two, I'm just gonna guess, might have not had a very good breakup at all. That could be it. Yeah, was it a good relationship or a bad one, like what Suzu Verse said? Perhaps the way it ended and the fact that Valentine's Day is coming might be making you just have more crazier dreams and making you think about her more. It could be one of those things in the back of your mind that you're just unconsciously thinking about. It could perhaps be that, as the best I can try to work with right now. I wish I could help more with this one, but I just feel I'm pretty lost this one. Selfish of you. Okay. That, See, sometimes, unfortunately, I hate to have the person help me a little bit, but that does put a little bit more pieces together that perhaps you made the rash decision in the breakup, and you might just be feeling that guilt now, perhaps, too, and the fact that Valentine's Day is coming near, it's kind of just a slurry of things, and that guiltiness in the back of your mind is starting to kind of resurface, which might be really affecting your dreams. That could possibly be it. Possibly. You should maybe try to contact her, but slowly. Ah, you do. I mean, look, we all dream about everything, but yeah, I am a little lost with this one, Super Duper. I'm gonna admit, usually I don't get this lost, but I am really struggling with this one here. I feel like I'm really off focus right now. Oh, yikes. I mean, I feel like this isn't really doing it for me. I can try to draw another card for you if everybody's okay with that, because I just feel like I'm kind of laying Super Duper down right now, because like I just don't feel connected right now with this one. I don't know if I lost focus because we were talking about this Jonestown thing and stuff, which kind of made me lose my focus, but yeah, I feel bad right now. I'm sorry, Super Duper. I usually don't lose focus and mess up like that. Yeah, sorry. I mean, Super Duper, if you want to, I am happy to talk to you individually about your other question if it's a little too dark. Gullah, what's wrong? No, please, Gullah, don't, Gullah, you're fine. Please don't apologize right now. It's okay. It's totally okay. Well, Super Duper, if you ever want to tell me privately and have me talk to you privately about it and see what I can get from the cards privately, I am happy to talk to you about it. I will not be freaked out by it. For your brain to process some stuff, so maybe if you're dreaming of the past, you have some unresolved issues revolving around your past. Yes, I do agree with Majestic about that one. Like it said, it can be stuff that you just put in the back of your mind now that you're just not thinking of. Dreams will be a pain. They will bring that stuff up. I do agree with that one. Ooh. Well, this is kind of interesting. I don't know if you guys just saw this happen, but as I was putting this card down, feeling bad, this other card just kind of slipped out, and I feel like it's telling me to read it out loud as addition to Super Duper right now, because I just feel so bad. So the Ego card for this Angel card just popped out, which is Archangel Jophiel. And I don't know if this is going to help you, Super Duper, but this adds into this, which I feel like I need to read out loud right now. A false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. And hold on, let me just get you the full description. Something, I don't know, it just slid out and I feel like I need to read it right now. The angels want you to know that entrapment you're feeling isn't real. This card indicates that a lot of your feelings are stemming from anxieties that aren't really based in reality. So give your fears to God and the angels and ask for their help to adopting a more positive perspective on the situation. This card also indicates that you're focused upon the material things in life. Heaven acknowledges that you, like everyone, have physical needs. However, your attention to the accumulation of possessions is out of balance. Reassess why you want to acquire these items. Perhaps you're trying to fill an emotional void, which material objects could never do. What you're really craving is inner peace through a spiritual past. Additional means of this card: refusal to face the truth or to take personal responsibility for the situation, addictions, temptations, dependency, excessive depth. I feel like that top portion here, the one about entrapment and anxieties, might also be a part of why your dreams are so crazy and weird. I feel like that's just a little extra addition to it, so maybe that kind of helps just a little bit more with the crazy dreams and everything right now. But maybe there's just something irking you in the back of your mind right now that's just making you have all these crazy dreams, and you just really gotta kind of dig deep right now and try to figure out what it is right now and to kind of just tackle the situation now. Okay, so, oh boy, who's next here? Here we go. Alright, yes, you are next paid to drive. So I'm assuming you want from this deck. No problem at all, Super Duper. I hope that helps just a little bit. Like, this much, I hope at least it helped just a little. Especially when that other card slid out. So, hopefully, I feel like that did help just a little bit more with that extra card that decided to poke out when I was trying to put them away. I'm going to assume you have a question, paid to drive. Okay, we'll give paid to drive a minute, guys. Wow, 1,148 subscribers now. And you got your premiere status back. Woohoo! Wow, your views are really good right now, paid to drive. Wow. Not bad at all. Okay, what's your question? Lay it on me. Will my pay to drive YouTube channel lead to some sort of success? Well, before I even draw a card with that, I mean, I know we've discussed this before, and I personally want to say it will, because of all the things that we've already known have happened with that already. So I want to say yes before I draw the card. I'm assuming if I asked Jade, she would say yes. But, I mean, this is up to you whether or not you want to pick another question or not. We could talk to the cards about it. But I would assume Jade does say no. She does. She said no in a live stream before. She has said no plenty of times. Yes. She actually made somebody very depressed one time because she said no to the question if he would ever get together with the girl he really liked. And she said no. Yep. Pony saying, there we go. Thank you. Yeah, he got really, really upset when that happened. But she told him no. And it was, yeah. And the cards basically said no to him too. Yeah. It was pretty bad. Oh, Pony was very relieved that the Jade said no. She did not want to have anything to do with him love-wise. By the way, Pony, how's he doing? Alright, paid to drive. You could think of your question. You'll be after Stuart. Stuart, are you still here? Did Stuart go to bed? Okay, Gala, no problem. Stuart, are you still here? Stuart, he said he might have to go to bed because it was getting kind of late. I know he's from, I think it was Switzerland or Sweden. He did leave. You guys, just give him 1 second. Give Stuart 1 second. So, it was Stuart. Then it was Gullah next. But Gullah said he'll be right back. So, paid to drive. It's still your turn, actually. Scotland. Thank you, Susie Verse. Okay, paid to drive. It's still your turn, actually. So, you can think of your question. Oh, okay. Gullah's back. Alright, Gullah. Paid to drive. Think of your question. Gullah, go for it. You want me to pull a general or you want me to try to answer another question for you? And paid to drive, type your question down when you get it and just get it in the chat so you don't forget it this time. Thank you for 12 likes, everybody. Alright, Gullah, lay it on me. What's up? Pony, go eat then. Eat. That's your cure. Or drink a lot of water. Drink. Drink. Drink water. A lot of water then. I'm going to clear the deck while... Huh. Well, why wouldn't you? I mean, that's another yes or no question. Do you want me to ask Jade about it? And Gulla's question is, could he have escaped? Okay. Paid to drive. I'm wondering why you're asking that, because you were supposed to be able to after 6 months. That's interesting. And Gulla's question was, could I have escaped? These are both yes or no questions. Would you guys, okay, Paid to Drive wants me to pull a card. Gulla, do you want me to pull a card, or do you want me to ask Jade, my pendulum, that question? Okay, Paid to Drive. Let me just find out from Gulla also. Because if Gulla wants the pendulum, I'm going to do him next just because it's a little quicker. Gulla, do you want pendulum or cards? Because that's a yes or no question for you too. Did it really? It just glitched? Do you guys see me now? Can you guys see me? I wonder if that's because of Gulla's question that it started glitching out. You want Jade? Okay. Paid to Drive. If you could just hang on for 1 second. Let me do this for Gulla just because it's the pendulum and I know he had to go for a few minutes. So let me just do Gulla real quickly. Not real quickly, but let me just... Thank you so much, Paid to Drive. We really appreciate it. Okay. Gulla, let me get Jade here. I want to talk to Jade for this. Alright, and let me tell you guys that Jade does love helping every single one of you guys. She really does like it. She's such a wonderful and friendly pendulum. So I'm very appreciative to have Jade because I have another pendulum and he does not want to help anybody. This other pendulum I have don't want to help nobody except me. Alright, let me just give Jade a little charge here and give her a little bit of my energy and my love and my strength. A little nice white light from our candle. Alright, Jade. I need to know if I can ask a question for Gulla here. Alright, you're doing so good so far, my Jade. So, let's see. Jade? Alright, hold on, Jade. There you go. Can I ask a question for Gulla? Can I ask a question for Gulla? Alright. She is giving me a yes. Okay. Alright, Jade. Little backstory, Jade. Gulla realized he was with the crazy guy in Jonestown and everything, and that was his past life. I'm sure you were listening in your little pouch here about everything that was happening with Gulla. Oh, she just fell out of here. Gulla's question is, Jade, could he have escaped the situation? Was there a way for him to escape from taking cyanide and being forced to commit suicide when everybody in that community was forced to? Was it possible for him to escape? Or in his past life he was a girl, but was it possible to escape that situation? She is thinking. She's swinging up and down pretty hard, so she is thinking. That is her thinking. Gulla, she's giving me a no. You couldn't have escaped this. This was inevitable. She's telling me no. This is a no. When she swings right, which is clockwise, it's no. There was no way to escape this. You, like we were saying, you were entrapped in this situation and you can't feel bad about this. You got stuck into this, unfortunately, but she did just tell me no. And I'm sure you saw that she was swinging this way. She was swinging this way instead of this way. understand what. All psychological. There might have been people watching. We don't fully know. Brainwashed, 100% brainwashed. I totally agree with you, Suzuverse, on that one. Pay to drive. Think about all the Nazis in Germany when Hitler did his stuff. They were all brainwashed too. They were all brainwashed as well. Jonestown was a bunch of crazy people following this crazy guy, and they all killed themselves over religion. So, pay to drive. You want me to ask that question, would you rather jade or a card for that? Oh, they're pretty brainwashed too. ISIS is totally brainwashed. Okay, I'll ask Jade. Oh wow, Gala, that's just insane. Yeah, I totally agree with you, Suzuverse. 100% brainwashed. A lot of these people are just brainwashed. What's up, Gala? What's up? You're riding a lot of haze. What's up? I'm gonna get Jade back out. You don't know how to pay to drive? You just put the @ and you start typing in their username. And then it pops up. And then you press enter when it pops up, and then you do that. Alright. Jade, I got another question for you. Can I ask you another question, this time for pay to drive? Can I ask you a question for pay to drive? Alright, she's answering yes. Alright. Yep, there you go, pay to drive. You got it. You got it. I agree, Gala. I agree. Oh, sorry, guys. I don't mean to yawn right now. Okay, let me get to pay to drive's question. Alright, so, Jade. Hold on, guys. Her chain is a little tangled here. Oh, chain. Okay, there we go. Alright, Jade. Pay to drive's question is, will he be able to get onto his girlfriend's health insurance, Alyssa? His girlfriend's name is Alyssa. Will he be able to get onto her health insurance? Jade, stop for a second. Okay. Are you positive with that answer? Jade, are you positive with that answer? Stop. Are you saying it's going to just take some more time because of the issues? Okay. Alright, Jade. You're good. Thank you. Thank you, Jade. Okay, Paige Drive. I don't know if you were able to see any of that properly, but she said yes. It's just going to take a little bit more time than you guys want. Yes, she is saying yes. I don't know if you guys saw how connected we are. When I tell her to stop, she does stop swinging. I don't know if you guys were able to see that or not. I don't know. But we're very, very closely connected. She is saying yes. Then as you saw, I made her stop. And then I said, are you positive? She said yes again. I told her to stop again. And I said, is it just going to take a little extra time? And she said yes. I'm not sure what these complications are. I believe in Jade. She's very rarely, I think only once, Jade was ever wrong. So all the other times she's been very accurate. So I'm going to hope that she is correct with this and that we were focused enough. I mean, I don't know how much time. I know you need the benefits, but if you don't mind me asking, why are they telling you that it's not working if you have lawfully been living together for 6 months? Like, what is the issue right now? What's up, Gullah? What do you remember? But what are the legal documents and the paperwork? What's the problem? Don't you just have to fill them out and get them approved? So what's the problem, though? The legal document says that you guys live together, do they not? But Pony, then won't you have no lunch? Man, did I give you a yawn? I gave super duper yawn. Now me reading it, it's making me yawn. Oh gosh. Alright, well when I see Alyssa next weekend. Oh wow, Gullah, he played his voice over the speaker. That is some brainwashing, oh yeah. Oh, he was a brainwasher. He was manipulative, and a big brainwasher, that's for sure. Wow, we've gotten through everybody here. Wow. I mean, I want to do the stream for at least 2 hours, guys. Oh gosh, that's terrible, Gullah. What a crazy man. We all know where he's roasting right now. Down there. He's roasting marshmallows down there. Let's see if I can plug in my charger here. I don't know how much life my battery might have left here. Alright guys, let's hope and pray that my phone is not about to fall as I plug this in. Who's Zed? Hi Zed. Hopefully that's charging my phone. Hey guys, so the stream is going to turn off for a short second. I have to respond to a really important text. Oh, alright. It sounds like she's letting it, so... Well, okay guys, I'm going to be ending the stream in 15 minutes anyway. I can respond to that text in 15 minutes. It sounds like it's not too urgent, actually. Okay. So, guys, what's up? How's everybody's day doing? I'm going to hang out for these 15 minutes and see if any newcomers pop in that need a reading, that need some help here. But how's everybody's day going? Since we have happily got through to everybody tonight. Everybody's day is going good? Alright, Paige to Drive. Let me just, no, why is your, Pony, why is your day not going well? Pay to drive. Okay, just give me like 5 minutes just to get some like energy here, and then I'll give you a second reading. Just give me about like 5 minutes, like 9:20. I'll give you your second reading. Just in case if somebody else pops in, I want to make sure that they have time. That is so creepy. Oh my gosh. What do you need answers for, Pony? What's going on? I know, Majestic. I know you're sore. Let's just help those, hope, you know, those freaking people don't win with what's going on with that. Oh, Suzu. Oh, I wonder why. I wonder why. Yeah, we all do have guardian angel, super duper. Yep, just like Gullah confirmed, we all have guardian angels. That's good, super duper. That's great. I even have in my cars, and I guess some people might like shrug their shoulders about it, but my mom buys for my brother and I. Every time we get a new car or get another car, my mom always buys us these little guardian angel things that we put in our cars to protect us while we're driving. And my brother and I very firmly believe in those because we really, really think that those have helped us get out of a lot of serious accidents before. Oh my God, what? Gullah, wait, what? That was happening in that? That is sick. Yeah, guys, Majestic got in a bit of a ouch on the parkway the other day. But she's okay. She's doing good. Just a little banged up. Super duper, you should get one of those little angel things. Paid to drive, yes. Yeah, guys, Marshmallow was her car. Hopefully, Majestic doesn't mind. She was driving and somebody going like 80 miles per hour actually swerved into her lane, cut her off, and just ripped the whole front off her car. Like, they swerved right into her and just ripped apart the front of her car. She's okay, though. It was a bad accident, but it was not her fault, and now these people are trying to claim she swerved into them, which sounds like some serious insurance fraud going on, so that's going to be interesting. But yeah, I mean, if you look at the damage of her car, you can clearly see that the front of her car was ripped off by a car smashing into her. But still, you could clearly see the car swung into you by the damage on your car. Ugh, do I do guardian angel reads? I would have to take the guardian angel cards out of the angel deck or get an oracle deck that specifically is guardian angels to try to do guardian angel reads, but I don't really practice specifically guardian angel reads. I have asked my Talking to Heaven card when certain loved ones pass if they have become their guardian, like spirit guardian, you know, somebody watching over them. And those have been confirmed before. What's going on, Pony? Hold on, guys. I think I'm having Pony's having a heart attack over here that I'm not reading her stuff. So you're talking about your cat getting neutered and how beautiful his kittens would have been if the cat wasn't neutered. This was all going on at this religious place? My goodness. That is crazy. Was that like ever confirmed? Like, or like, was it confirmed that he used to do that to like the people? Like, people were probably terrified to attempt and try to leave. I still can't, just all these people. Yeah, I think I'm gonna watch this documentary later as well. This makes me sad. One of the children that like killed themselves was wearing a car shirt. That makes me kind of sad. Oh, we have a new person that just popped in. Hold on. Hi, Joe. I love you too. Thanks for stopping in. Would you like me to read a card for you for free? We actually just got through queue. Somebody's just waiting to get a second reading, but since you have not gotten a reading yet, I'm willing to give you yours first since you're new. All right, Joe. So, do you have a question you'd like answered, or would you like me to just pull a general card for you? Wow, super duper. That's amazing. I'm sorry, Joe. I don't really know what you mean by that. You to put out it to me. So you just want me to pull a random card for you? Not random, but just pull a general card for you? Is that what you mean? I need to give my cat a Valentine's gift or something. All right, Joe, you've got it. Now, Joe, since you are new here, I'm going to just show you the decks that I have, and you can pick whichever deck you'd like me to read from, okay? Ah! Get your cat another cat. Okay, let's see here. So, I have this mixture of fairy and angel card. This is a mixture of the two, so it can either be a fairy card or an angel card that might get drawn out of the deck. I have that, and then I have some dog oracle cards here. So, we have dog wisdom, we have unconditional love, and we have simple wisdom of the household dog. So the dog gives you his fortune plus the author of the tarot deck. Whichever deck you would like. Dog wisdom, you got it. This is a fun deck. It's cute. This is a cute deck. I'm so happy you picked the dog deck. I love working with the dog decks. I do appreciate that. All right. So the first thing I do is I'm going to clear the deck of other energies since the deck was used for other readings tonight. And then I'm going to pick a card for you. Joe, the first thing I'm feeling is that about this much of the deck is actually meaningful to me. The rest of this, I'm not feeling anything with that. I am in my mid-20s, Joe. Okay, so I'm going to just shuffle here till I feel the right card for you. Okay. I feel like these aren't necessary. Cool. That is cool, Joe. Alrighty. I am slowly getting down to where I think your card might be. I'm just doing a little shuffling here. And I think this is your card. Alright, Joe, here you go. Indecision. So let's see what the indecision card says. This card's actually never been drawn before. Indecision. You have arrived at a fork in the road, and you can't decide which way to go. Know that there are no mistakes. You cannot pick the wrong path. Reflect on the different options you have and choose the one which excites you the most. So whether it's a job or a career change, career and job are kind of the same thing. Whether it's that or it's school or it's a friendship or it's something right now, you might be having a little indecision in your life. But like the card said, there's never a wrong answer. Do what is most like pleasing to you and what seems the best to you and what knows it's going to make you happy in life. You know, just pick what your heart and soul and gut is telling you right now. Don't stay stuck on that forever. Don't let it drive you down or drive you nuts. Just pick, go with the flow with it. Just go with the flow. Have fun with it. Enjoy it. You've got this. You've got this choice. You know what you're going to pick, which is right, which is going to make you happy, and which is going to work with you. It's just a cute little fun deck, the dog wisdom deck here. It's not as detailed as the other ones, but it's usually a pretty fun deck to work with. No, Joe, let's not get weird and awkward and personal, okay? So, there's your card reading. No more weird questions. Oh my gosh, Gullah. Gullah, that's terrible. Paid to drive. Do you have another question since it's your turn now? Gullah, I think right now you need to take a break from the meditation. Gullah, I really think right now you have to take a break from the meditation because this is really starting to really break you down right now. I can tell, I can feel it. I think you really right now need to try and rest and try to keep control over your dreams and not to possibly get you... No, Pony, I know you're not talking to Gullah, and don't try to get these dreams to start driving you nuts either. Just try to take a rest. Like, it's cool if you gotta leave the chat right now, but like, you really need to rest right now. Is Gullah actually telling us the truth? Ask the cards or Jade. Oh. Gullah, guys, look. I need to make sure Gullah is comfortable with me asking the cards that question first. Because or asking Jade that question. Because I want to believe Gullah is telling the truth. Because he's been very accurate with things he's seen. So Gullah, I know you're having a lot right now, but this is up to you. Whether you want me to ask Jade this question. I believe you're telling the truth. And I don't think people should... I 100% believe Gullah. But this is... Gullah's right because this question is about him. And Gullah has every right to say no right now. Okay, Gullah. Guys, Gullah is giving me permission to ask Jade this question. So I'm going to ask her the question. And I believe Gullah is telling the truth. I really do. Because Gullah saw Peter. Let's not forget about Peter. Gullah saw him. And Gullah was very accurate about what Peter looked like. Let's not forget that. That is very, yeah. Pony, that is super duper. I think wearing a panda hoodie, drinking some coffee or something. Ooh, coffee. I could really use some coffee right now, guys. No, no, no. Gullah just gave me permission. We're going to ask Jade. We will. Gullah gave me permission. Okay, guys. I'm going to talk to Jade here. Let me charge her up, okay? And then after that, I think unless somebody new comes in, we'll, like, you know, just chat for the last, like, 10 or so minutes of the stream. Okay. All right. Page of Drive has a question. Jade, can I ask another question? Let me get comfortable here. All right. Can I ask another question for Page of Drive? Her here. Okay, there we go. Can I ask another question for Page to Drive, Jade? It's okay if you're too tired. It's okay. Alright. She's giving me a yes. Okay. There you go, Jade. Alright, Jade. What's that, Pony? Okay. Is Gullah Jack in my live stream telling the truth about everything? Is he telling the truth about everything going on with what he can see and what he's meditated to see and that he saw a past life? Is he telling the truth? Tell us the truth, Jade. Alright, guys, you see what she's saying. Jade is saying yes. And her swing is only getting stronger right now. She's saying yes. Gullah is telling the truth, guys. He is true. And I already believed that he was telling the truth. I did not believe he was bullshitting about any of this. Jade says yes. Gullah's not lying. I believed him too, Page of Drive, because it is wild. But you know what? When you meditate, sometimes you can see the truth, the real truth. Was this in another country that this happened, though? I have to look it up. But did this stuff happen in another country with Jim Jones? Where is that? Is that... South America? Wow. gloves. Pony, what the heck are you saying? Oh, Pony. You're going to freak everybody out in the chat right now. Alright, Pony. Time to turn down the volume a little bit there. Time to turn it down a notch. Oh yeah, Super Duper's channel is amazing. You're drinking root beers instead of water? Oh, sorry guys, hold on. I think I've seen spirits when I was more a child. Yeah, Super Duper's channel is amazing, guys. You wanted to ask about a ghost question. What were you interested in? Okay, super duper, no problem. Yeah, the person singing is a woman. I want to hear the voice. Hold on, guys. With the whole Kool-Aid thing, right? Guys, just gonna bring up the Jonestown thing. Did they know that there was poison in the Kool-Aid? Was it like only a few people knew about it who were the ones who put the poison in? Or people knew they were drinking the Kool-Aid with poison in it? I gotta read about it, but like if people know offhand, can somebody answer that for me? That's what I thought. Okay. But the children didn't know. That was the messed up part. They made their kids drink it. Well, pay to drive, here's the thing, and I just read about it before. That there were rumors that people were being forced and held there against their will, which Gola kind of confirmed from things he saw in his past life, that people were being tortured and stuff. And apparently there was a Republican or a senator or whatever, this Ryan guy, who was shot dead the day of the mass murders, but the day before he had visited the place on rumors of this, of people being held there against their will and being tortured. What's this Suzu verse? What you got here? Silent twins? What is this? This sounds creepy and interesting. I'll have to watch this later. That seems interesting. Right. Oh, my candle went out. Oh, when did that happen? When did my candle go out? I must have bumped it and the wax must have gotten over it. This is one of my white candles. What a night. I still, guys, can't get over freaking Friday night. What an intense night that was, huh, everybody? Whoever was in here when that happened. It was me. Paige Drive was in here. Paige Drive's girlfriend was in here. Pony was kinda in here. I think we're having a Jim Jones discussion now. I think we're talking about Jim Jones. Keep wanting to say Jimmy John's, like the sandwich place, but we talking about Jim Jones, I believe. This is a Jim Jones discussion, unless anybody new pops in. Jimmy John's, that's it. Jimmy John's sandwiches. They do the little lettuce wraps and stuff. It's pretty good. I know, Gala. You know what? It's going to take you a while to put all the puzzle pieces together, but please don't do it to the point where you're getting overwhelmed and stressing out. About Ryan, what is it, Paige Drive? What do you got? Oh, man, I want to become a sandwich, but then I'd eat myself. That'd be messed up. Yeah, I remember Ryan's being a POS right now. He's being a real, you know, jerk. Yep. What about the flakiness? Somebody Paid to Drive knows. I know he has been. I know. I remember reading the text, and I even told you that he's just being like an uninterested jerk right now. Okay, Gullah, no problem. Ooh, Paid to Drive. Alright, let's see what we can ask the cards here. I have to build up my concentration again, but let's see what we can do about that question. But that is a good question. Good question. Let's see what we can get here. Well, Gullah might still be here. Gullah, you still here? Suzanne wanted to tell you something. By the way, Paige Drive, Suzuverse watches your videos and she quite so enjoys them. Ooh, well now. I went to go shuffle the deck and this fairy card literally just popped out some. So I'm kind of curious if this might be your card right now. I hope you understand that has been in my mind the entire stream. What's been on your mind the entire stream, Suzuverse? Well, this is interesting, Paige Drive. Damn, dang it, it's too late. I know this isn't really related to your question, but, you know, sometimes I tell you how the cards like to tell you other things if it's not really that important of a question, which I think I'm going to try to shuffle again for anyway. But this is that card you got back when you asked about a general and then you asked questions about your company. And well, not your company, but your, I'm losing focus now, about your app, about the good you do comes back to you, an unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely, or repaying a debt. So obviously they find that more important right now, but I'm going to try again with the cards here and see if I can get them to focus on a question about Ryan. Because that's what I want them to focus on. I'm still feeling attracted to the middle of this deck right now, though. They are pretty funny stories, huh? Oh, okay. Another card just flew out here. Let's see. Okay, this card definitely does help me a little bit. So you got the Hermit again. Yeah, that is pretty funny, right, Paige Drive? So this card's the Hermit. And this is Find or be a mentor. Take a break from society. A commitment to your spiritual growth. So that take a break from society is definitely poking at me a little bit right now about your question. So obviously, for one, the cards wanted to remind you about the app situation thing going on. You already know the meaning to that card. Welcome back, Gullah. Suzuverse had a question for you. Suzuverse, Gullah's back. Shoot. Alright, so the Hermit. You are never alone, even when it appears that way. You are actually surrounded by God, the angels, and the fairies who want to help you. You can ask them for assistance at any time, and they will illuminate your path to peace and happiness. It's important to always shine your light so that other people can follow in your footsteps. In this way, you are a beacon of inspiration for them. Emulate the kind of person you admire so that others may learn from you as well. It may even be time for you to begin teaching or acting as a mentor to those in need of direction. Our Hermit holds a gilded Star of David, symbolic of celestial guidance in the lineage of biblical King David. Just a little info on the Hermit thing. Additional meanings of this card: taking a peaceful break from society, pondering the mysteries of life, searching for enlightenment, reconnecting with Source. So, what this card is telling you, I feel like, it's telling you to stop being so reliant of Ryan and stop asking him questions about this and that and this and that. You gotta stop relying on Ryan. You are slowly working your own way up to a position where now people are relying on you, and you now have to be the mentor. No more going to Ryan for this. You've learned enough. You have a channel that's growing quite rapidly, and you have a nice fan base of people that have to look at you now. You have to be the person. You can handle it. You don't need Ryan anymore. Yeah, exactly. You have learned and gained enough knowledge with what you're doing right now, which is the right thing, to figure things out for yourself at this point. Because obviously Ryan doesn't care enough, and he doesn't seem to want to assist you anymore. And I think the cards are saying it's time to step up and do your own game here. You know what you're doing already. You don't need to run to Ryan for every single thing anymore. And obviously he's giving you these short-term texts because he just might not seem to care anymore. And I think the cards are trying to point that out too, to stop, you know, going to him for everything. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. And like I said, this card, I think, just happened to pop out because it just wanted to be part of it and just also give a nod towards the app. Like, you know, hopefully things will be coming soon to your way. Like I said, it's going to take a little longer than you wish. But, you know, I think this card just wants to remind you about the financial, you know, hope and goodness that's coming your way with the app and everything. And the YouTube channel. Was disturbing, is definitely bothering you. I think you should maybe not dig into who you are. I think it'll just upset you more. Gullah, Suzuverse just wrote to you. I think so, Paid to Drive. I think if you continue doing what you need to do... Oh, Gullah, you didn't have to retract the message. It's fine. Paid to Drive, I think it might take some time, but I really do think if you keep doing what you're doing now, it is very much possible. I mean... Look how many times in such a short period of time you've been recognized in the area of which you live. Because you're just doing your thing right now. You know, you've been recognized 3 times within a short period of time. In this area of all. In the area you live, of all the places. Being recognized. You know, you got recognized at your own house. I mean, when something locally happens around where you live, it's like, really? This just happened here of all places? I would think in California, not here, you know? Oh, my dog might be making sleepy noises in the background, guys. I agree, Paid to Drive. Yes, May. May's over there, unfortunately. I can't really be pulling the phone off and stuff. You'll see him on Saturday. If you don't mind me asking, are you experiencing anything similar to how you felt in your past life? Like you need control and are searching for it from an outside source. You're not coming over Saturday, Pay to Drive? We're not coming to your apartment. What are you talking about? What's going on? Did plans change again? Oh my God. Okay. Pay to Drive, just, yeah, tell me about this later. I don't want to talk too much about this on the stream. But we'll talk about that later after the stream and stuff. Because I don't want to talk about too much personal information on the stream. But of course. Yes, guys, if people are wondering, Pay to Drive is my brother, okay? Mystery out. He's my brother. Yeah, Gala definitely did some serious meditation to get to that point. That is some strong meditation skills right there. Actually, there's 3 people in this live stream that I know personally right now. That's funny. And 1 person that I know quite well online. And the other people, I'm not sure. Yes, that is you, Pony. No, the live chat doesn't want to show. Hey. I know, Gala. I understand. If I get out of the YouTube app for literally like 1 second to text somebody back, it'll keep the stream going, right? Pay to Drive. Like if I just, I don't close out the app, I just get out real quickly to text somebody, it'll just make the screen go black, right? But as soon as I open the app back up, I'll be back like, okay. Guys, if somebody new pops in, please tell them I'm literally just responding to a text, okay? I will literally be right back. I really need to text this customer back, okay? All right, guys, just give me 1 second, all right? I'm back. Hello, I'm back. Am I back? Is the stream back to normal? Did everybody leave? What? Why does this say only 1 person's watching? What happened? I didn't end the stream. Oh, it bugged out. Okay, so people are still in here? We didn't lose everybody? Said I'd be right back. I didn't end the stream. All right, yeah, it's just bugging out a little bit with the viewer count, but it looks like everybody's still in here. No, everybody's in here. Everybody's talking again. Hello, everybody again. So I would say tonight was another fun and successful live stream night. I don't think any of my subscriber count really went up, unfortunately, tonight, but at least we're working our way towards that view time. We're at 404 subs. Trying to decide what kind of video I want to upload on Tuesday. I'm not sure. I'm thinking about it. Like, I think, hello, there's other people in here. Welcome, other people. If anybody's in here who's watching and wants me to draw a card for them, go for it. Comment. That's like, hasn't gotten a card reading yet. Anyways, trying to decide. I have a smoothie recipe, like a simple smoothie recipe. No, paid to dry, we've done enough with you. That's enough. I'm talking about people who are coming in that are new. Pony. Roasted. Give your cat a reading? How though? I only have a dog deck. I guess I could try to manipulate the dog deck. I mean, in all fairness, you haven't gotten a second reading. I could try to, like, manipulate the dog deck to, like, be for the cat. No, I'm not spending money on a cat deck unless you're paying for it. All right, guys, how many, okay, I know, Gully, you've had 2 questions. Paid to Drive, I think, had 2 or 3. Okay, guys, hold on, let's see. All right, Pony gets first here because she only had 1 reading done for her. So she kind of has the right for everybody, for your... You lost something important today, trying to find out what happened to it. Ooh. Ooh boy, Alyssa. That's a toughie, because I don't really specialize in finding lost things, but we can see, because I've been chatting and stuff, I've kind of like disconnected, I'll be honest, and my white candle's kind of out right now, but let's see what we can do here, because we'll see. Let's see. I want to know if it's your fault. All right. Okay, let's see here. I'll be honest, my connection's not 100% right now, so I don't know how accurate these readings are going to be, guys, okay? Because I did lose a little focus here when we were just chatting for like 20 minutes with everybody, all right? So let's see here. I am feeling a small connection to the top of the deck here, Alyssa, so let's see. Particularly this top portion right here. Ooh, okay, angel card. If you're going to poke out like that, let's see. He has another life. Interesting. Gullah, I'm going to recommend that we do the talking to heaven cards for that question. Now, this card is upside down, Alyssa. Let's see what it says. 5 of air. Okay, Alyssa, don't get too upset, okay? An unwise choice. Learn what you can from this situation. Review everyone's motives. Don't get upset. I know that this card's basically now telling you to blame yourself here, but I don't want you to get all upset over this now. I don't know why it's upside down. It could be for the review everyone's motives part, but let me get the full description on this. Five of air. This situation hasn't worked out the way you'd hoped, but you can try again, which means you can try to keep trying to find it. Your power lies not in how all the chips fall, but in how you handle yourself moving forward. You may now feel that the cost of this venture is too high. Carefully evaluate the way events have transpired in order to gain valuable lessons for your future. Now with that part, I feel like the card might be upside down right now because perhaps you aren't possibly piecing together every last little thing you did before you lost the item. The card is telling you you're not thinking deeply enough into that. Try to focus a little bit more about literally every detail you did before you lost it. You try and possibly find it. Carrying on, someone in the situation isn't coming from a place of integrity. The desire to win is so strong that this individual will ignore others' needs. Review everyone's motives, including your own, and do what you can to foster a win-win resolution. Was somebody else involved when you had said item? Do you think that they might be keeping something from you? Perhaps that you might have to try and approach them again, that they might actually know where said item is. Additional meanings of this card: unwise choices, a desire for revenge, thinking only of oneself, gloating. I would suggest to stop blaming yourself right now. Perhaps you did accidentally misplace it yourself, but somebody might have been with you at the time too, and perhaps they're not completely telling the truth on where it is either, but try to really focus more so on where you, every single thing you did, even though you're pretty darn certain where you put it, perhaps you're not 100%, or you did put it in that spot and said person getting involved right now might have taken it or moved it and possibly forgotten where they put it. And they're not being completely honest with you because they don't want to get in trouble. It's one or two of those options. Either you haven't completely figured out every detail where you put the item, or you did put it in the right spot, and whoever the cards are telling you right now, then, okay, so then you might have to, which is why the card might possibly be upside down, possibly try to really, really, really evaluate every little detail of where you were with said item and see, maybe I'm not figuring out the whole picture. This has happened to me all the time. With my ADD, I misplace stuff all the time, and I forget all the little things I do, but one of those little details might be pretty important right now in trying to find it. Okay, technically Pony is next, guys, because she only did get one reading here. So Pony goes next. Then, I don't know, did Paid to Drive get 3 readings already? Because if he did, then it's technically, no problem at all, Alyssa. Good luck. Then technically it's Gula's turn because he only got 2 questions answered, and then it'd be Paid to Drive. And then that's it with the multiple answers, unless Suzu and Majestic would like another reading, because in all fairness, they can get another reading too. Ooh, thank you for 13 likes, everybody. Pony, you here? I'm going to try to use these cards for your cat. What's your cat's name and how old is it? And is it a boy or a girl? Yes, meow. What's your cat's name? Boy, girl, age? Yeah, Gula, I think we're going to try using the Talking to Heaven cards for that. Okay, cool. Thanks, Pony. All right, we're going to attempt to use this dog deck for Zed, the 2-year-old cat, of which is owned by Pony. Ooh, well, this card kind of fell out, so what the heck, we're going to go with that. You've got the One of Bowls, Pony. Hey, cats use bowls, too. If only this book was a little easier to use. Like, it is so hard to get to the pages. Where are bowls? Here we go, the Minor Barcana. Bowls. The One of Bowls suggests you address the issue of your concern with an utterly open heart. Putting aside any suspicion that may arise, it serves as a reminder that the human point of view tends to be narrow. The One of Bowls advises you to broaden your vision by invoking your imagination as a way of intuiting your pet's perspective. Deal with your concern with Zed with a very open heart. What? What's wrong? Why? I don't know. Wah what? Wawa? How about Wawa? Who likes Wawa? I don't know. Gotta approach Zed with an open heart and be more open with him. Yeah. Human points of view may be sometimes they're narrow. Perhaps you should look at Zed in a different manner. I don't know. The deck is meant for dogs, not cats, so, you know. Alright, so. Guys, remember, I'm losing my focus here, too, right now. We've been going on for, like, almost 3 hours, so. We tried. We tried using a dog deck for a cat. At least it wasn't bones or anything. At least it was bowls, and like cats use bowls. Yeah, there we go, Suzuverse. Become more open with your cat's lifestyle choices. If your cat wants to go and party, go party. So, Gullah. Gullah, do you know what your son's name was? Hey, maybe it was pointing at your dad then. Perhaps, perhaps. Gullah, do you know what your son's name was in your past life? Because I think, honestly, this is going to be the best deck to try and use with this. All right, Gullah. So what was your son's name in your past life? There are a few other people in here that's not who's been in the chat. If you're here, then welcome. You may comment down below. Hi. Oh my God, Loop. Holy, I have not seen you in forever. How are you, Loop? Wow. Do you want me to read a card for you? I will admit my energy's a little low right now because we've been doing a few, but I would definitely like to try for you if you would. Okay, Gullah, tell me if I'm saying this right. Lupe, is it Lupe? Be honest, did I mess up your name? You can totally tell me. Is it Lupe? Because I do want to say your name correctly. And Gullah, am I saying this right? It's Jason? Jason, Gullah. It's Jason. Okay. Jason. Okay, Lupe. Okay, I got it. Lupe. I'm not going to call you Lupe. That's not cool. I don't want to mess up your name. Ooh, good point there. All right, guys, I just want to focus for Gullah here. Let me clear your deck first, Gullah, and I'm going to see what I can get here, if I can get a connection with Jason, and to see if he, your question was if he has another life. Okay, let's see what we can do for you, Gullah, okay? So I definitely am feeling a connection to only a few cards here. Honestly, only these top 4 cards I'm really feeling a connection with right now. I really, really just want to work with these and see, and I think I'm going to splay them out here. Jason. Not these, not these. I'm not feeling connected to those. I'm really feeling connected to this, but I'm feeling connected to the left too. I really think it's this card. Or maybe not. Alright. Like I said, my energy's not too awesome right now, guys. Apparently your Jason liked animals, but there's also Tears Cleanse the Soul, which was the other card, which I'm just not sure about right now because I was feeling attracted to both of these. But the Tears Cleanse the Soul one is making more sense to me right now. So let's see what this one says. As much as the loving animals one sounds cute, I don't think that has anything to do with Jason right now. So let's see. Alright, Tears Cleanse the Soul. What's wrong, Gullah? What's wrong? Take a breather there, Gullah. What's up? You do? Through meditation? Yes, Lupe, you will be next as soon as Gullah's done here. Gullah, are you good? Do you want me to read what the tier card says? I mean, I don't know how well it's going to answer your question, but it seems like you have the answer by me. I can still read the card for you. He doesn't. Okay, so maybe this card might help you a little bit. The Tears Cleanse the Soul. I mean, maybe he liked animals too, but when you cry, I am even closer to you, hugging and reassuring you. Sometimes you feel my presence and sometimes not. Sometimes I want you to know how beautiful you are when you are vulnerable with your heart fully open, feeling your raw emotions. Tears are a way to wash your soul of impurities such as fear and worry. It's a healthy means of releasing painful feelings. So I'm very proud of you for allowing yourself to cry. I know that it's difficult and that you want the pain to end, which is true. I know you want the pain to end right now. And it will, I promise. Just know that your heart heals faster as you allow it to experience all of those feelings. Don't try to stay composed or hold back tears. Cry if and when you need to. People will understand, and if they don't, then that says much more about them than it does about you, because God gave us the ability to shed tears for a healing reason, and it takes a strong person to cry. So, I mean, it sounds like that you did see him. And from what the card is trying to say, it's okay to cry about it. It's okay. You're a tough person, though, and it's okay to cry that, you know, you're dealing with all these upsetting emotions. I mean, you are dealing with a lot right now. This is an intense amount of stuff to be thrown at you at once, Gullah. Very intense amount of things. Thank you, Majestic, for telling. I know, little Jason. Lupe, did you have a question or did you have just one general reading? General, okay. Did you want it from the Angel and Fairy deck or one of the dog decks? Angel, okay. I am feeling attracted to the bottom part of the deck, so I'm just going to cut off it already. I am feeling like more this much of the deck here. So let me just do some shuffling and see what we can get for you, Lupe. No problem at all, Lupe. Okay. Well, this one was on top, so. All right, Lupe. 9 of Earth. Let's see here. Once again, my energies are starting to get kind of like, I should probably be ending the stream soon because I'm starting to kind of lose focus, but I'm trying here. Enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. So let's get the full description. This was an angel card that I did indeed feel attracted to, which I believe you were asking for. So that is a plus. And let's see, Earth. 9 of Earth. Your self-reliance, wisdom, and restraint have paid off. You've done excellent work and prepared for this time in your life. This has provided you with the opportunity to take it easy and enjoy some luxuries. You value your own company. You find peace and contentment in your quiet alone time. You're pursuing deeper meaning in life, so you retreat inward for inspiration. Additional means of this card: successful self-employment, unexpected financial windfalls, the appreciation of nature and animals, home improvement, and redecorating. This could possibly happening in the now or the near future or the future in general in a few years or so. But as of right now, if it's not like money inflowing this second, then, you know, enjoy the little luxuries in life, the little things that, you know, perhaps other people might not have in the moment. And slowly those luxuries shall grow with some sort of business related decision or just being smart and witty with your choices money wise. But hopefully the luxuries shall grow and it'll just get better. I'm so sorry. I'm just a little exhausted right now, but yeah. Hopefully that was an all right reading. But I do think it's getting close to ending the stream, guys. No problem at all, Lupe. I'm glad you liked the card at least. I would hate to give an inaccurate reading to anybody right now. I think the only really inaccurate one was Pony because we were trying to use a deck meant for dogs for a cat. No problem, Lupe, though. I'm happy that helped you out. So, guys, I think we've been going on 20, 30, 60, 50, 40. We've been going on 2 hours and 40 minutes. I think it's time to end the stream. I don't want to be giving inaccurate readings to you guys. I feel like I've lost my focus at this point, and it's just not fair to anybody who possibly pops in that's new at this point to have a first impression of me messing up. I just don't think that's fair. It's so awesome that there's like 10 people hanging out in here right now, but unfortunately, I just don't feel comfortable continuing with readings. It's just not fair to mess up people's readings. So I think it's best at this time to end the stream. Awesome. Well, I'm so happy that you guys had fun. Gullah, stay strong, feel better. You've got this. You know, if you ever want to message me and talk to me about it, I'm here. I will talk to everybody soon. Thank you for everybody who stuck in and hung out. Even if I don't get a bunch of subscribers from this, just getting the watch time is at least helping me work my way up to the other requirements. So thank you so much to everybody who stopped in tonight. Everybody have a wonderful night. I will be doing another tarot card live stream on Thursday, probably like 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tuesday, I'll be uploading just a normal video that I got to edit tomorrow. So thank you, everybody. Goodbye. Good night. Have a wonderful Sunday evening. Unfortunately, it's back to work tomorrow, but hey, that's life. All right, everybody. Peace out. Have a great night. Goodbye. Bye all. Bye all.